Although the more well-known cities of Europe present a plethora of iconic landmarks and rich history, Getting off the beaten path provides a glimpse at a different side of European life. Discover pristine natural sites, wander archiac castles and archaeological wonders, and learn about history through the eyes of locals in these less visited destinations. Ready to experience cities that are more untouched by tourism. Get to know the heart of the place with these 5 underrated cities in Europe. Nestled in the Peloponnese region of Greece, the seaside port city of Nafplio is a relatively under the radar destination with much to offer. Located along the Argolic Gulf, walkable Nafplio is chock full of castles, culture, and archaeological sites, making it one of the most underrated cities in Europe. Visit the Theatre of Epidaurus, an ancient venue built in 340 BC that used to seat approximately 13,000 spectators and was regarded as a place for healing through the arts. The well-preserved site is known for its impeccable acoustics that you can try out for yourself when visit the expensive structure. Visit the on-site museum to truly appreciate the significance of the site's history and architecture. Quite high up on the city, you shall discover Plamdy Fortress, built by the Venetians in the early 1700s. Climb over the 800 stairs to get to the top or drive up to the site. Step back in time as you stroll through the stone walkways and gaze air in the breathtaking views of the Gulf and the city below. In the north, travelers love the city of Booze for its culinary delights, authentic Belgian brews, gorgeous canal-waved streets, and fairy tale-like ambience. The historical city center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and art and cultural experiences keep you enthralled in between sampling the country's famous waffles. For a fantastic viewpoint of Bruges from above, trek up the 366 steps of the iconic Belfort, dating back to the medieval times. Count all the 47 Caroline bells and admire the lovely historical market square below. Some of the best things to do in Bruges include sampling the region's rich chocolate or learning the art of crafting handmade chocolates in a country that's known for excellence at just. Professional chocolate makers will share their trade secrets as they teach you about the intricacies of making this sweet treat. Known for arts, culture, and musical history. Liverpool is northern England's alternative to well-vested London. Several UNESCO World Heritage Sites, a bustling waterfront district, and the state of the Beatles, and the city is friendly. Creative vibe make for a well-rounded destination to explore. Spend your day in Liverpool exploring the historical city centers, landmarks, and museums like Royal Liver Building, Liverpool Cathedral, the Royal Albert Dock, and the Maritime Museum, while spending time in the afternoon to pop into local eateries and pubs. One of the most fun things to do in Liverpool is to delve into the Beatles' history. Pause at the famous Pen Lane, visit the Cavern Club, a famous venue that the band played in often, and experience overall soul of the city through the eyes of the musical talents that were inspired by their hometown. Pension and her outside of the city witness the beauty of Conway Castle in Wales, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the best medieval castles in Europe. Feel like royalty as you admire the soaring towers that rise above the picturesque harbor. Learn about the battle that took place here as you explore the castle set among backdrop of the Snowdonia Mountains. On the northeastern coast of Spain, nestled in the beautiful Basque country, Bilbao is ready to wow with its cultural and culinary treasures. Indulge in authentic tapas known as pintos. Admire the innovative architecture that managed to mix the old and new seamlessly, and experience the city's artsy atmosphere and diverse set of neighborhoods. Wander the old quarter of Bilbao, where you shall be charmed by a myriad of architectural styles like Baroque, Renaissance, and Modernist. Pursue the quaint boutiques, sample the local cuisine, wind your way through the historic narrow streets, and enjoy exploring this Spanish treasure. Visit the Vizcaya Bridge paid over the Nervian River, which joins the towns of Portugalete and Las Arenas in a unique way. This hanging bridge is its own UNESCO World Heritage Site thanks to the way it transports passengers and cars via cable car while allowing for taller boats to pass by underneath. Visiting the Guggenheim is a must-do not only for art enthusiasts but for anyone looking to appreciate culture while spending time in Bilbao. Crafted and built by architect Frank Gehry, the museum hosts contemporary art exhibits and is a stunning piece of art in and of itself. Once you have had your fill of Bilbao, consider heading to nearby San Sebastian, a seaside village complete with waterside promenade about an hour away. The lesser-known Croatian destination of Zadar on the country's northern Dalmatian coast is a relatively undiscovered jewel well worth exploring. Indulging in fresh seafood at every meal and marveling at the soon-worthy backdrop of the Adriatic Sea to the west and the Velvet Mountain range to the east and highlights of any trip here. Rich with history, indulging romance and Venetian ruins, Zadar is the perfect jumping off point to venturing to nearby Eastern European cities and Iceland with stunning beaches or Ireland to hike in awe-inspiring national parks brimming with waterfalls. Strolling through the old town of Zadar, one of the most beautiful places in Croatia, you shall feel transported back in time. Visit St. Mary's Church, the Cathedral of St. Anastasia, the Church of St. Donatus and the Museum of Ancient Glass to learn about the long-running tradition of the glass blowing in the region. Adventure along the Zarmanja and Krupa rivers in the Velvet Nature Park and embark on a kayak safari through clear waters as you navigate rapids and marvel at waterfalls throughout the canyon. Head to the hills above the city for a wine tasting experience at the Royal Vineyard, where you shall sip several pairings while taking in panoramic views of Zadar.